Welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting together side by side for financial freedom. Let's go ahead and take a look at the market right now. As we can see that it's not looking too good. A lot of things are in the world right now, including the Bitcoin price. We actually are seeing from the latest news that Donald Trump is announcing a latest round of tariffs on Canada. You can see here that he's talking about an additional 25% that is going to come into effect as early as tomorrow. So he's not playing games actually. Now, I don't know. Some people support this. Some people don't actually support this. But it seems like he is actually very much determined on what he wants to achieve. So with this latest round of tariffs, the market is already panicked once again, and we are seeing Bitcoin trading once again below $80,000 right there. So I'm going to be showing you where I think that support can be coming in, a historical moving average that we always take a look at that usually determines whether this is totally a bear market or the bull market can still go on. But we're also going to be taking a look at the Ethereum price chart, XRP price chart, the JASMY price chart, ICP Internet Computer Protocol XCN, as well as Telcoin. We're also going to be touching on the stock market so that we have a clear view of what exactly is happening in the market. If that sounds interesting, I want you to drop that like button. If you're also new to the channel, please subscribe because I do TA on Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, and a whole bunch of different other things on a regular basis. You know what? Let me not run my mouth too much here and show you the moving average that I'm talking about here. That, of course, yes, we've got a lot of noise in the market right now, but some things have always stayed true in the market no matter the condition. So one thing that I'm looking forward to here is the 50 weekly moving average here on BTC. Like, this has been the switch time and again. Take a look at where we were back in 2021, right? 2022, I should be saying. Once we broke below that, that was actually marking the bottom of the beginning of the bear market right there. But of course, right now, as you can see, we're just tapping it. And I would think that we are in a scenario like this one where we can see some kind of a reaction that will be coming from Bitcoin, meaning that we can have some kind of a push towards the upside. But let me also get back to previous bull runs and show you how this thing has actually been very pivotal. And you can see also right here, right, once you're breaking below the 50 weekly moving average here on the Bitcoin price, really, there is actually no turning back. You are in the depths of the bear market right there. Then you also see pretty much the same thing right here in 2014. So yeah, this is a very important moving average for Bitcoin to hold as we are approaching it right now. If you want to know where exactly it's sitting, it will be sitting right around, I would say $75,000. But again, this is something that is dynamic, right? So by the time we end this week, maybe this moving average would have gone a little bit higher. So maybe the Bitcoin price doesn't really have to touch that specific moving average. The moving average is the one that is going to probably be catching up with the price. So around $75,000 is where I would expect some kind of reaction to come here for the Bitcoin price, just like what we were seeing back here in 2021 right in this moment. So I hope that is very much clear. Now, also, if you look at the immediate short term here for Bitcoin, we're realizing that we haven't covered the CME gap that we have up around maybe $86,000 here. That is still something that we have to revisit. So I'm looking at it and I'm saying, okay, we are now approaching a support level for Bitcoin. So is it unlikely that the Bitcoin price can rush all the way up to something like $86,000 in the immediate short term? I think it's something that is very much possible to happen. So yeah, those are the two main levels that I'm looking at in the immediate short term. But of course, outside of the Bitcoin price as well, we can see here that we're getting closer and closer to a bottom than far from it, because you can see here the highest number of shorts has been opened on the S&P 500. And yeah, when sentiment is towards one side, a very quick reversal can happen. So this may not mean that we are just going to be continuing with the bull market, but I think that a relief at least is something that we can expect in the coming few days or something like that. So this is really crazy what you can see here. The fear in the market is real, not only in crypto, but also in the stock market. But should we refer to the crypto market here, we are saying that we are at 15. This is like extreme fear, right? Of course, it doesn't mean that immediately we're going to be, jumping towards up because we just touched 15% on the fear and greed index, but it may take some time. What I'm trying to say here is that we're getting closer and closer, likely to a bottom than far from it. So when we come to Ethereum here, it's one that is very disappointing, I would say, because you can see that after breaking trend here, it has never looked back. So yeah, I was expecting some kind of support levels right around $2,000, but they also have so many problems that we are seeing with Ethereum. And of late, we have actually been seeing that there could be much more liquidations to come from Ethereum because of its DeFi protocols. A lot of people were using Ethereum as a collateral. So when the price continues to go down like this, the liquidations are triggered, and that can be affecting other cryptocurrencies that are related to, Ethereum. So even the Ethereum Foundation is rumored to probably be liquidated right around $1,100 for Ethereum. If it falls all the way down there, yeah, there can be a very big liquidation if it comes to that. But for now, I think, yeah, we are still okay. It's something that we still have to look at very much closely because, you know, things are very much fragile here, especially for Ethereum. I didn't know it was that weak. I'm very surprised. Now, when we go to XRP, it's holding its range. You can see here that it has been residing in a range with a top of right around, you know, $3.40, then the low of something like $2 here, or maybe $1.90. So yeah, we are right at that support level. Should we break this support here for XRP, I think that, yeah, we can easily fall towards the downside very quickly because we don't have much support in line. We can see here maybe $1.32 can be some kind of a support level here. Then from there, maybe something like $1.13. So now we are still holding that support level. That's still good. Actually, out of the top 3 cryptocurrencies, the one that is strong right now, I mean, stronger than the others, is XRP because it's holding its support levels very strongly. Let's also wait to see if we can get a reaction here from the Bitcoin price right on that 50 weekly moving average, and we'll be monitoring this as we edge towards the weekly close. Another thing to keep in mind, obviously, is the CME gap right around $86,000. I think that it's something that is going to easily be reclaimed, and it means that the market will go up, generally speaking. Now, we will also take a look at the JASMY price that, yeah, this is looking very much, you know, worse and worse because once we lost support here, it was just down, and a back test down once again. Right now we're looking like we're also going for another sort of a back test of the previous level, which was broken. As you can see here, that is right around, I would say, 1.2 cents, 1.3 cents thereabout, and we're looking to, you know, go towards the downside. So as long as we're breaking the lower levels here, like 1.1 cents, I think, yeah, we are still even headed lower for the JASMY price at right the immediate short term. Yes, the market may be brutal and all that, very negative, but I think that, you know, we can also use this opportunity to go maybe for some short positions. As you can see here, we're going for this JASMY short, which is up something like 226%. It's not something that I'm very proud of, but because I know that a lot of people are just holding it on spot and something like that. But in our Discord group, we've actually tried during the last week and this week also to turn this into our own advantage and try to short the price whilst the market is trying to recover. So if you want to be seeing more of those trades and more in the future, feel free to join the Discord via Patreon. The link is going to be somewhere there in the description. Now let's move on to ICP Internet Computer Protocol, which, to be honest with you, I don't have much to say except that we are below support levels here. So pretty much, you know, it's the market's decision to make, right? What happens with the stock market is also pretty much going to be affecting what happens with ICP, then also what happens with Bitcoin. So right now, ICP is just following in with the rest of the market. No support in sight. It's a very complicated structure because if you want to look left here, there is any level you could say, okay, this can be the next support level, this can be the next support level, but that is not what is happening with the price right now. It's just following the general market trends that we have right now, and the picture is not looking too good for everything else. So why should ICP be looking that good either? If you take a look at ONYXCOIN, we can see that after breaking again its main support level here, it's just been a matter of back testing and going lower. Now we have back tested a level here of right around 1.2 cents, I would say, and once again we are finding some resistance right there. So should we continue breaking here, maybe something like 1 cent, that will probably mean the price is going to go lower, because when things like this happens, it's going to be a series of, you know, lower lows and lower highs as well. But I think one thing that we can wait is for the Bitcoin price to start recovering right there. If it does something like that, then we can also expect, you know, things like ONYXCOIN to go back into the main resistance levels here, maybe right around 1.3 cents. Then from there, depending on how the market is strong, actually, we can see maybe stronger reactions and stronger pushes towards the upside. But until this trend here changes of lower lows and lower highs, then it means that we are still in for lower price targets here for ONYXCOIN. Now let's go to Telcoin, which is also something that is sitting on a massive support level here, just like XRP. You can see that the bottom range that we have had maybe for about, you know, this was 77 days until we broke out there. So we have actually spent more days coming a day down towards the downside here. So we are sitting on a support level that is around 0.005 for Telcoin. So yeah, we're beginning to see some kind of reactions that are happening right there. And I believe that, again, with the move that we're anticipating here for BTC to go ahead and fill that CME gap here, we could also be anticipating a big move here for Telcoin from the lows until the top here. You can be actually anticipating a 50-something%. So this is where things are standing and how altcoins are relating to the Bitcoin price. Then maybe finally, let me show you a trade that I'm involved in, and this is relating to Pi Network. So what we see right there is that, you know, the thing has been in a net downtrend, and if it's net downtrend, this means that, like, more likely than not, it's going to continue again dropping towards the downside. So we have had something like a symmetrical triangle form here, and usually this is a continuation pattern. I'm anticipating that this thing breaks down once again towards the downside, and maybe something like a minus 21% can come here towards $1 for Pi network. But if the market decides to do otherwise, then I'll probably be wrong, and my stop loss is set in very much closely. If you want to know more about this trade, feel free to go ahead and join our Discord group. The link is once again in the description, and we've actually taken some nice trades in the past. I think we're going to continue to do that. So thank you so much for watching the video. If I could just summarize, I think that we are headed for that 50 weekly moving average for Bitcoin, and that has been an area of reaction in the past. You can also see that it was the same thing then in August 2024. So some kind of reaction is what I'm anticipating here, a push towards maybe $86,000 as the minimum, since we've got the CME gap right there. Then of course, with the rest of the altcoins, I expect them to go up with BTC. Until then, maybe we face some resistance. We really don't know just yet, but we'll see when the time comes. I'll check in tomorrow and show you what exactly my thoughts are on the market. So see you on the next one. Take really good care of yourselves. Bye bye.